Everyone ready?
This is the SEC Insider Hit. Presented by your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Go local. Go with a home team.
So the weather's supposed to break for a couple of days. I mean, it's just, do we forget and it's like this every year? It's insufferable. I don't know how they're doing it. I know when we were young, you could do just about anything. You know, you could run all day, practice all day, work out. But this is a whole nother level. I don't even know, Jason. The heat, the humidity, I'm telling you.
Dude, I mean, we used to do 2 days in this. Like, kids are doing 2 days in this right now.
Well, they don't really do 2 days anymore. But I get what you're saying.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, they're super, super careful. But, you know, goodness gracious. Hey, did you get outside a lot this weekend?
A little bit. I played some basketball last night with Miranda. We shot some hoops around like 6 o'clock, 7.
Really?
Yeah. We've been saying it for like the past week.
Is this pre your insane fantasy football, which you lost some credibility, and I need you to tell your friends?
Apparently, I did.
Nobody has a fantasy football draft on August 13th. It just doesn't make sense. Now, so you shot some hoops. Who was better? Who made more shots? You or Miranda?
I made more shots, but I'm figuring out. You know how the backyard goals, they got a little give on the backboard?
Yeah.
So, like, if you kind of hit the backboard the right way, you'll make it every time.
Okay.
I'm like butter on the driveway now, Bo. I really don't think you want those kind of problems in a one-on-one game to 21.
I don't play anymore, but it'd be a bad deal for you. Bad deal. Yeah, I don't know if you'd ever get the ball.
Whoa! Oh, really?
Yeah, and that'd be a problem for you.
I put the shoulder down, Bo. I'm staunch on defense. I don't move,
but you're not quick enough.
I got that. I told you, lateral motion. I can do the crab shuffle.
I don't. Okay. Out of bounds. ESPN 105.9 The Zone is brought to you by Fleetway Market. Lunch today at Fleetway Market. And so they got the blue plates, amazing sandwiches, all kinds of options. The Market Cafe in Gluckstadt, Fleetway Market. And MRA, Madison Ridgeland Academy, won their first football game on Thursday. I think it was 45-25 over Park Lane.
Wow.
And so they're off and running. Several other schools were too. And we'll have more join the party this weekend and this Friday for high school football. And you can hear Madison Ridgeland Academy on ESPN 105.9 The Zone. I think you mentioned St. Joe earlier.
Yeah.
And Rez Dog said, so you're the one that turned Hartfield in. And Bo made sure Hartfield got that ridiculous punishment. Well, one, I had nothing to do with it. Two, I didn't know anything about it. Three, as I stated, it's unfortunate because you want the best 4 teams to be playing in the semifinals of, I guess, 6A in MAIS.
Right.
And Hartfield was going to be one of them. And so, no, I wish that they were playing and eligible for postseason. Well, I guess they're going to play. They're not eligible for postseason. I hate it for the seniors, hate it for the students, and you know it's unfortunate. But I wish that they were playoff eligible. And yeah, that's going to be a heck of a race between MRA, Prep, JA, and I guess if Hartfield's, I don't even know if they've gone to appeal. If it gets turned over, then throw Hartfield in. If not, it'll be, there's not many teams left at that point. I guess PCS.
Is East
maybe
Rankin
that's
in there?
it. No, they're small.
Oh, okay.
They're small. This is the largest classification MAS. Kind of like we just went to 7A in public schools.
Yeah.
MHSAA.
Right.
You know, the Madison Centrals, the Starkvilles, Oxfords, Brandon, and Northwest Rankin, and so on. So, but yeah, more Mississippi high school football this weekend. And what's great is you can stream it in your house on your TV.
Isn't that crazy how high school football is now in your homes, in your car?
Isn't it beautiful?
I mean, for MRA to be playing on a ESPN station, that's pretty cool.
No, it worked out for both of us, for MRA and for ESPN. 105 down the zone. 50,000 watt FM, biggest in the state. And when they made that decision and said yes, it has definitely, and their program is, taken off. They played it. They lost to Prep last year. Before that, they had won 3 in a row, and sending guys left and right to P5 and G5. So they got a lot of excitement. And their quarterback's got a Southern Miss offer. He's committed to Southern Miss, actually. Now he may get a Power 5 offer. But yeah, they've got a guy who can spin it at the QB position, and has been was thrown into the mix as a sophomore.
Wow,
so this is his third year to start.
And what's his name?
Well, his last name's White, and I should know his first name. I've said it a million times, but I just had a brain freeze.
John White?
Yes.
Okay.
I know his dad, Jason. We were at MRA together. So that was a long time ago. Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone, brought to you by Core Cryotherapy. Core Cryotherapy, IV therapies, cryotherapy, and offering much, much more. I would follow Core Cryotherapy and Wellness on Instagram and Facebook. They're doing a lot of engagement, which is good and smart. I would follow Core, C-O-R-E, like Cody Core, C-O-R-E, Core Cryotherapy and Wellness. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook. I've been by there several times. Wonderful for your immune system. They've now got the 4.0 CryoSkin. They're doing the red light therapy, IV therapies, cryotherapy, which only takes 3 minutes. And again, if Laquan Treadwell says it's good, then I'm in. It's in the township. It's right across from Sombra. So there you go. Now, let's, if y'all want to hammer Jason, feel free. He and his buddies really dropped the ball.
Come on.
Having an August 13th fantasy football draft. What?
Makes things spicy. At least it gets you going.
I don't understand it. I really don't. You got to tell your guys that y'all have to do something for doing it that early. Like eat hot, kind of like these fantasy football punishments you're talking. Here's one. I think y'all should all have to do a hot wings challenge because y'all went so early. Couldn't keep your powder dry. And you have an August 13th fantasy football party. You broke every dude rule there is out there.
Come on. I mean, we're just anxious. We're chomping at the bit, ready for the season.
And y'all didn't meet, or those that live here.
Yeah.
Didn't meet and eat wings and drink Busch Light like Hardy would.
See, I agree with that part. I agree. It should be more formal. Should be, like a get together, like a, whole ensemble when it comes. See, y'all do it right though. Y'all have a place that they open the doors for you on like
it's beautiful.
an off night.
It's beautiful.
See, we'd probably go to like Shoney's or something.
Don't say that. Yeah, that's not how we roll on this show. Are there any Shoney's left?
I think there might be
area?
one in like Pearl. I saw the sign.
That sounds right.
I saw the sign still up, but I didn't see if it's actually like open.
Yeah.
I used to go to the one on County Line.
Oh, I did. I went to the no. I'll walk you back. I used to go to the one in Highland Village.
Wow. There was
where Char is.
no shot.
Yeah.
A Shoney's in Highland Village.
Yes.
And Char is there now.
And Char is there now.
That's funny.
We would go before school. Yeah.
Man.
And eat and then go to school. There was a Shoney's in Highland Village in 1980. I'm just guessing roughly, okay? 1985. How about that?
Man.
And then it moved to County Line, and we used to go there before school.
Well, okay.
That was back when I was in high school.
Yeah. So you actually ate breakfast.
Yeah.
And all that
I'd
sort of thing.
hammer scrambled eggs. And
Yeah. The sausage links.
I didn't really dig those. You know, I've never been a big, low quality sausage link guy.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. Now, bacon, eggs, a good biscuit, some of the other things, absolutely. Yeah, they had, didn't they have pancakes and waffles as part of the buffet, I think? I think so. Oh, what is this? Jason, y'all have to get together at someone's house for your draft. Food and beverages. Treat it like the NFL draft. Have a projector screen. Dress up. The works. See?
Yeah. I get it.
Man,
I mean,
for a bunch of dudes under 30 years old, y'all did it August 13th with no food or beverage. I'm oh my God. Did you see what Squirrel just?
Yes, I did.
God, that guy needs help.
Yeah. We need a monitor of the text line here.
Elite says it's closed. So evidently maybe the Shoney's is maybe it's closed in. Can somebody tell us if there's a Shoney's in the metro area and if there is one open in Pearl? The Ag Up Equipment, John Deere tractor, baby, text line is 601-885-3776. Our Twitter handle at BowBounds and the Stella Artois caller line is 601-707-3750. Let's just go ahead and do this. The best fantasy football punishment that you know of, if you'll text us the best one, we'll pick one, you win.
Oh, what you got?
I got to give these away. They expire September 30th, and we're about to get a bunch more for football. So I got a bunch of these. I got a stack. You win complimentary round of golf for two at Dancing Rabbit Golf Club.
Ooh, that's a big value.
And you know what? I'll throw in $25 at Mom and M's. That way you can get a beer and a burger.
Wow.
You can get a Stella or a Michelob Ultra and a burger. It's really cool craft beer, whiskey bar. Mom and M's is right across the casino floor from the Golden Moon Casino Sportsbook and Lounge, which is called the Timeout Lounge. And so best fantasy football punishment that you've either experienced or heard of, you win complimentary round of golf for two and a $25 gift certificate to Mom and M's, which gets you that fried chicken at Mom and M's, some of the best I've had in the state of Mississippi. And that's saying something because between all these cafes and local places and Hamels and all these, heck, look at what Burgers, Blues, and Barbecue can do when it comes to fried chicken.
Yeah.
Mom and M's the front part is a super, super cool craft beer and whiskey bar. And they have taken their bourbon game to another level. What do we have? Yeah, 24 hours in a Waffle House. Eating takes an hour off. We've heard about that one. And that one's good. I don't even want to be in there more than 20 minutes. 15 really is what I was thinking.
Well, you got your cup of coffee and that took
forever.
Yeah, that took you a little while.
That actually put me behind. I had left early enough to get here, to leave Hattiesburg, to get here before 7 a.m. And I walk into the Waffle House in McGee, Mississippi, a little before 6 a.m., and they don't have any coffee. And there's nobody in there. So there's a lot of things going on here. Let's walk through everything, okay? There's 3 people working. And by the way, they were nice as can be. There's 3 people working. I walk in. I don't want to go to McDonald's. And I'm like, hey, can I get a cup of coffee? She goes, I'll make some. I'm like, how do you not have some?
Whoa, yeah.
It's 5:50 in the morning. You're Waffle House. There's not anybody in here, which I think that was the first time I've ever been in Waffle House or a Waffle House without anybody in there.
That's pretty remarkable. Because it's always, like we said, there's always at least like construction workers or somebody who's also in the service industry that just got
military.
Yeah, military.
You know, guys that have different bartenders.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you may have just said that. The service industry, people that like Nissan manufacturing, right? You may have the 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift, or maybe it's longer than that. I don't know, but that somebody is in there at Waffle House. There wasn't a soul in there, and they didn't have any coffee. That's kind of Guinness Book of World Record type stuff. But the lady was so darn nice, I couldn't get mad. But it did make me late for the show, and I started the show in the second segment. But Jason didn't fire me. Hey, where's the deal on Jaeger? I'm trying to.
Oh, I think that's a little farther down where you said, he buys everybody a shot.
Yeah. I'd like to. That was pretty good. As far as fantasy football, dude spent $300 on Jaeger bombs or Jaeger shots. We'll have to find it. And somebody else texted in this morning. We were talking about Hardy and Busch Light, and they're partnered. Hardy's the country music singer from Philadelphia, Mississippi, who's made it big. He's also a Mississippi State fan, which makes it even cooler. And I met him in April or May, I can't remember, up in the lofts in the left field lounge. But this guy on our text line beat Hardy in a songwriting competition in the Cotton District in Starkville.
What?
He's so much better now, but wrote one of the worst songs I've heard then. How about that? I think we got to get this guy on the show.
Yeah, and Ready Teddy was the guy that talked about the Jaeger. So they do a live fantasy draft at a bar. Used to have a rule that if you draft a player that's already been drafted, you buy the other 11 players a shot. Jaeger bomb was the shot of choice. One guy did it 3 times and cost him about $300.
That's incredible.
$300
in Jaeger bombs or Jaeger shots.
Yeah, Jaeger shots.
Okay. I haven't had a Jaeger shot since 1995. And I'm not going to have one.
Come on.
I'm out.
What if we took some shots here, started the show off at 7 a.m.?
No.
A couple Jaeger
I'm
bombs.
not a shot guy. Never have enjoyed it. Never enjoyed funneling beers. Never enjoyed taking shots. I like sipping. I like quality. It's just where I am.
No funnels.
No, I'm not saying I haven't funneled a beer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think not most, but a lot of people have. I have funneled a beer, but it's not awesome. I like to open a beer and BS and drink it. But are you a big funneler?
No. I mean, I've never been good at chugging. Like,
I'm not either.
I've got some friends, like I've got one buddy who can like open his throat when he's drinking a beer and it just goes down in like 1.5 seconds. It's one of the craziest things you've ever seen.
This show is off the rails. On a Monday, we're having fun. Out of bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Between Jason, total party foul. Man card revoked. Dude breaking dude laws. He and his buddies had an August 13th fantasy football draft. Good hell. And then these texts are amazing. Carlos is on the Ag Up Equipment text line. Hardy also has a season pass to Neshoba County Fair, wristband tattooed on his wrist. That's awesome.
Wow.
And according to White Denzel, Hardy was at the Neshoba County Fair. I don't know how long. I don't know if it was the whole. This is kind of peak concert season for musicians because people tend to go to more live shows during the summer and take vacations, right? Around the country and around the world.
Right.
But evidently Hardy, the country music singer, was at the Neshoba County Fair, and White Denzel said he had when he was drinking a Busch Light. So that man is committed to his partnership and drinking ice cold Busch Light.
Yeah.
I love it.
He just likes good beer.
Yeah, it is good beer. And I can't believe I didn't know anything about it until I was at Two Brothers yesterday. And I look over my son's shoulder and I see the poster of Hardy and Busch Light. And that's really cool. All right, what is this? Hardy only comes to the fair Friday through Sunday because he tours. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You got to make that money in the summer.
Checks out for sure. But I bet he is swarmed when he goes.
Can you imagine? I mean, dudes from a small town, wonderful town, small town. Of course, that's where the Golden Moon Casino, Sportsbook, and Lounge is, Dancing Rabbit Golf Club.
Yeah.
He made it big. His story's insane. And he's got a bunch of Mississippi State gear. And he's got those earbuds that everybody goes crazy about that he wears, the MSU earbuds.
Right.
And he and Dak have met and all that. I mean, that's cool, man. To make it in that industry, period, is virtually impossible. But to make it at this level, when you're running with the dudes that he's running with, and you have the songs that he has, and it's still early. Sky's the limit.
Yeah, I mean, he created his own sound.
Yeah.
Like, he kind of, he doesn't do the normal pop country sort of thing.
That's a good point.
He created his own thing.
Yeah. He's got an edge.
Yeah, he does, for sure.
And that's what you need. He's not the, did you see where Luke Bryan canceled last night?
I did not.
Yeah. My daughter was going. And, but he's not like that pop country, Joe Diffie.
Yeah, or like
you kind of got a
Georgia line
perm,
sort of thing.
blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida. What's it called?
Florida Georgia line.
Yeah.
They were very pop country.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's fair enough. I did see that. It popped up on my phone yesterday that Luke Bryan had to cancel I think it was his second time to cancel out at the Brandon Amphitheater.
They have some big names.
Huge.
They get some names over there.
Huge. I'm so glad we have it. I wish we had one in Madison County. But the Brandon Amphitheater is really nice.
Yeah.
And, Hardy's coming.
Is he?
To the Brandon. Good luck getting a ticket.
Yeah, for real. Talking about Hardy in Rankin County?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a dude who he relates to the Sun Belt.
He does, yeah.
Which I love. All right, Hardy is partnered with Busch Light, and that's a beautiful thing. Enjoy an ice cold Busch Light late this afternoon after work. Hey, Jeff Duncan was on the show. He talks about Sean Payton and kind of how he operates. It was really good. And then he got into the Saints and Chris Olave and Michael Thomas, Derek Carr, the new quarterback, Alvin Kamara. And this Saints schedule lines up, man. They got to figure out a way to go 10-7 and make the playoffs. It's an easy schedule. Hey, hit Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Search Out of Bounds with Bo Bounds. Thanks for listening. Great feedback on the text line today. We'll see you tomorrow.